Hello there. Welcome to another episode of An Architect Goes to Law School. Today in Legislation and Regulation class, we'll be talking about one portion of the Architectural Licensing Acts, the education requirement. Pursuant to the state's licensing acts, some architectural license candidates must earn what is commonly called a first professional degree. This degree requirement, if it exists in a given state's licensing laws, is explicitly stated. Multiple degrees hold this professional degree status. These include the Bachelor of Architecture, Master of Architecture, and Doctor of Architecture degrees. The National Architectural Accrediting Board, NAAB, is the organization that accredits collegiate architecture programs. Founded in 1940, NAAB reviews universities' architecture programs with a standardized multi-step process. It's important to understand that a person doesn't need a degree from an accredited program if they don't want to become a licensed architect. You also don't need a degree from an accredited program in every U.S. jurisdiction in order to become a licensed architect. As of the making of this video, there are 15 states where a degree from an NAAB accredited program is not required for licensure. As with all laws and regulations discussed in these videos, check your local statutes and Architectural Licensing Board for accurate, up-to-date information. NAAB accredited programs share common elements, but the program at one school is not necessarily the same as at every other school. Currently, in order to be accredited, architecture programs must undergo a process that involves the following 5 steps. 1. A private entity undertakes the accreditation process. 2. The institution or program engages in a self-evaluation process, reported to NAAB. 3. An NAAB accreditation team visits the university. 4. Experts and trained peers make recommendations or judgments about the possible accreditation. And 5. The institution being evaluated has opportunities to react and respond to the accreditation process components. For more information about the accreditation process, see naab.org/accreditation/accredited-programs/prospective-students. I know that's a mouthful, so I'll just post the link in the comments. NAAB has 2 documents, Conditions for Accreditation and Procedures for Accreditation, available on their website for transparency of the process. Furthermore, there are many books and online resources available to students looking to attend college for an architecture degree, professional or non-professional, accredited or not. Now to discuss the different architecture degrees offered by various universities. Bachelor of Architecture degree. The accredited Bachelor of Architecture degree is usually a 5-year professional degree. As of this video's making, there are approximately 65 Bachelor of Architecture programs accredited by NAAB. Many architecture programs' core courses include an Introduction to Architecture course in the first year. Later years in the architecture program include Design Studio, Structures, Construction Materials, Architectural History, Architectural Theory, and Urban Design. Architecture programs sometimes have focuses such as Design, Historic Preservation, Sustainability, and Theory. It's a best practice for high school students looking to go into architecture to research the universities and determine which programs best fit their professional interests. Also, prospective students should consider the varying costs of the desired universities when selecting which programs they want to apply to and attend. While architecture programs are ranked by various publications, a student wanting to live in a particular state may have lower cost in-state options that will serve them better than going to a higher ranked school simply for its notoriety and prominence in the rankings. Master of Architecture degree. The Master of Architecture degree is offered by some programs as a first professional degree, providing eligibility for the ARE, or as a non-professional degree for other students. There are currently approximately 120 Master of Architecture programs accredited by NAAB. This may be due to the profession as a whole moving toward preferring the 4+2 graduate degree to position the architecture career as a profession along the lines of medicine, law, and engineering. Doctor of Architecture degree. A Doctor of Architecture degree may be earned as a professional degree for eligibility to take the ARE. It's my understanding that the University of Hawaii at Manoa is currently the only university offering a Doctor of Architecture degree accredited by NAAB. If these videos are wildly successful, I'll be applying to the University of Hawaii's Doctor of Architecture program to get a trifecta of architecture degrees. Wish me luck. Other architecture degrees. One non-professional degree option is the Bachelor of Science in Architectural Studies, BSAS. This degree has different names at different universities. Bachelor of Environmental Studies is another. This is usually a 4-year non-accredited program. At some colleges and universities, the Bachelor of Science in Architectural Studies is a lesser included degree, something that can be earned by a Bachelor of Architecture candidate if they choose to end their planned 5-year degree 1 year early. Another non-professional architecture degree is the PhD in Architecture. As far as I know, PhDs in architecture programs are not accredited by NAAB. Feel free to comment, ask questions, and suggest topics you'd like me to discuss. Next up in Legislation and Regulation class is internships and the Architect Registration Examination. Thank you for watching An Architect Goes to Law School.